My name is Gary Butterfield.
My name is Cole Ross.
And welcome to Real Lich Hours, our show about Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, here with episode 1, getting into the game proper with its opening and introduction.
Yeah, I want to first thank the artist for the show, Jaden, and thank our theme music composer, Gwen.
Thank you, Gwen. And Jaden.
And Jaden, both of you, very much. Every episode begins with a table of contents. What are we doing this episode, Cole?
Yeah, well, in this episode, we're going to visit the Player's Handbook and talk about our initial character builds, kind of the concept that we are rolling with for the playthroughs that we're talking about in depth here. And then we're also going to, in talking about the quests, meet our tadpole. Or at least the tadpole will be introduced to our craniums unwillingly.
Yeah, it meets us.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
I'll come to you. Stay there.
Yeah, and then nearly go down with the squid is what's going on. What else are we doing?
We're going to learn all about mind flayers in the Fiend Folio. We're going to zoom hyper in just to give everybody a taste of how zoomed in this show will be. And talk about a specific spell. We're going to talk about the command spell.
Yeah.
And all of its uses in the Sage Advice section.
Then we're going to read over the Illithid's shoulder, looking at their runes in the legends and lore, talking about things that we can find in the Nautiloid, where we start the game. And then finally, we're going to talk about Us, not the Tim Heidecker movie, follow-up to Get Out, but just the little Intellect Devourer in our Find Familiar section. Yeah.
We talk about the critters. Baldur's Gate. This episode, future episodes will have a section called the Forum. The Forum is we're going to read letters from you rather than doing feedback roundups. We're going to do one of those every episode.
Yeah.
You can either, I don't mind collating those. You can either send those directly to me, Gary at Duckfeed.tv. You can also leave them as comments on the episode in the Patreon.
So that's the contents. Let's get into it with the Player's Handbook.
Yeah, so we are, this is a game that contains multiple facets, so we're experiencing it as two very different characters of this. And the idea that we had for this is kind of to do Goofus and Gallant. But instead of Goofus, it's Goras. It's Goras and Gallant.
Yeah. The idea being going maximum good and maximum evil. There are a number of different ways that the content and your approach can vary. But this is, we're talking about classic fantasy and stuff, so we're categorizing them.
Yes. Yeah. Just for context, this is my second playthrough of this. So I have played through as a arguably good character as well. I won't have perfect memory of all that stuff because I wasn't doing it for the show.
Yeah.
But some of that stuff I have done. However, most of the content I'm doing on this playthrough is new because I'm playing as the Dark Urge.
Yeah.
The Dark Urge is one of the character classes you can do in this. That is, you can choose your build and race and everything, but you have a Dark Passenger. So I'm doing this as a gnomish Storm Sorcerer is my initial class. The name is Charnum. That is a cute little in-joke. And the plan is to be somebody who maybe struggles with it, but eventually gives in. Yeah. I want to be crappy. And I want to see what the Dark Urge does.
Right.
I'd read a lot about that the game has a lot of content you'll never see unless you give in to the Dark Urge. I'm going to try to indulge in it as much as I can.
Right.
So I don't know what I'm going to do in the future for my character class. One thing I'm bad at, as much as I have tactician sicko brain in this game, is I am bad at multi-class builds.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm maybe this is when I learn. I might have to because I'm playing on the hard difficulty. As is though, characters will probably stay as their initial classes, at least until I think of something different. And I'm planning to take Lae'zel, Asterion, and Shadowheart, even though I might sub Shadowheart out for Minthara.
Right.
I want to see what Shadowheart is, a character who has alternate paths in this.